Heads up in the air. They have to learn to do that. And so we'll start out, maybe take one step, and then I'll reward. I'll take the step, and I'm not working on a sit. If they sit, fine. If they stand, fine. But I take a treat right down the seam of my pant and give them a treat. Then I play and take them back. Start over at the same place. Yeah, we play. And so then I'll maybe go 3 steps. Boom, they get rewarded. Oh, good boy, good girl, whatever. And we play going back. Because I want the play involved, because I want them associating that with healing. Oh, we always have fun when we heal. And I'll continue to do that randomly where they get the treat. Never, it could be 1 step, it could be 2 steps. They never know when it's coming. So after a while, I'm forming a habit for them to always watch them. Keep their head watching me all the time. Because they don't realize they're forming a habit. They're just looking, don't want to miss the food when I might give it. And so I never give it in the same place. And we'll spend a lot of time working from that corner.
What do you mean by the same place? You give it at different intervals.
Right.
You always do it off the same place.
Yeah, it's always going to be off the same place because I'm wanting them to learn. And then there'll be a time when if they come out in their 4s, I might bring the food down there. I'm not going to say, get back here, or do anything. If you want the food, my God, you're going to get back there. They learn a lot faster because this is a place where good things happen. This is the place where good things happen, and pretty soon they'll start staying back there on their own because that's where the good stuff comes from. And so, and then they're learning, I'm forming a habit for them to stay in position. Secondly, I'm forming a habit for them to always watch because they don't want to miss the treat. They don't know when it's coming, so they're going to watch all the time and form a habit without them realizing it of watching me. And so we'll do lots of this. I'll go from 1 step to 3 steps to 1 step to 2 steps to 5 steps and I'll never take a dog. You get a feeling when you know you've gone so far that if you go another step, they're going to drop their head. I never want to go to that point. And I'll keep doing that up to that point. But I'll keep gradually increasing the distance that we may go, but I'm never going to forsake the 2-step, 3-step, or because I want to keep that thought in their mind. I don't want to look away because I might miss it. Okay? The problem is a lot of people, once they start getting some distance, then they want to forget about this back here. I'm not going to do that because my goal is that we start in that corner, and by the time we're done, I say this dog can heal, they can go from there up to the far corner, across the ring, to this corner, down this side, across to the corner where we started from, never move their head to watch. And if they can do that, then we can do lots of things. But until that, they're learning to heal up to that point. But that's how I try to get them to learn to watch me. There's never any pop, yank, boom, watch me, all this stuff. It's up to them. If you want to watch me, if you want food, you're going to watch because you don't know when it's coming. And then if you want food, it's always going to be in this spot. And if you're out of that spot, it's not going to go to you. You've got to come back to it. So you better stay there, and you're going to be a lot better off. So I put the responsibility basically on the dog, but I'm doing it to form proper habits. And everybody has their own ways. Bobby taught Sid, who was a beautiful healer, by another method. And that's fine, you know, as long as you're getting the results you want. But this is it. This one I came up with this 1-step, 2-step thing, I think is the best method I've ever used to teach the dog, because I'm not putting any force on them. They're deciding to do it on their own. And they learn.
Consistency is the key.
They learn where the good place is.
And consistency. If you have consistency of your ideal picture, if you train to that picture and you have attention.
Okay, and that is another thing too. There's a lot of people who spend a lot of time training and aren't doing much training. They spend a lot of time, and their intentions are good. You know, good job. Thank goodness you're out there working, trying to get better. But lots of times they do things that the dog's not really learning anything. You know what I mean? They're putting in a lot of time, but they're not really doing a lot of teaching. And so I've found that the best way to try to help ourselves is every exercise I can visualize in my mind being perfect, exactly how I'd want it done. If I could take this dog and say, I want you to do it exactly this way, and picture how you'd want it done. With all little type of things involved, everything, a perfect healing pattern. If I want this dog to go from here around this ring in a pattern, picture how you'd want it done in my mind. And I put my dog in that place, and I'll see him doing it exactly how I want him to do it. With anything you want, any particular exercise, anything, particular thing that you're training. And if you have that, and you're constantly working toward that picture, you're going to be a better trainer, because you're going to take time with certain things. Lots of times we slough over certain things that we don't like, that don't make us feel good, and we work too much on the things that makes us feel good. A lot of people train the things that the dog does well more than they train the things that the dog doesn't do well. Just the opposite of what it should be. You should be putting your time in on your problems. And I try to work on problem exercise early when the dog is fresh too. I don't want the mind clutter.
And the other thing is, my picture.
I know
of
this is
perfection-
footwork, but this is.
Yeah, well, and my picture of perfection could be different Linda's or yours or yours. I mean, when I get a puppy, I know what kind of dog I want as an adult dog. So, yeah. So, but that might not be what you